Are you ready? I can't hear y'all. I said, are you ready? Welcome to the world premiere, Word on the Streets.
You're tuned in to the world premiere Word on the Streets, where conversations don't tiptoe around the truth, they walk straight into it. This week, Larry Xtradonaire Moton and the amazing Keith Fletcher, Mr. Motivation himself, step into a message that cuts deeper than discipline, deeper than fear, and deeper than every excuse you've been hiding behind. Because let's be honest, you're not stuck, you're not blocked, you're not trapped in some invisible cage. You've just gotten comfortable. Comfortable with your habits, comfortable with your patterns, comfortable with doing just enough to survive, but never enough to transform. Comfort feels safe, but it's quietly stealing your potential, your energy, and your future.
This conversation is not here to pat you on the back. It's here to wake you up, to shake the dust off your dreams, to confront the version of you that keeps settling for average when greatness has been calling your name for years. So if you're ready to stop living beneath your purpose, if you're ready to stop letting comfort rob you of the life you were built for, then pull up, get strapped in, and lock your spirit into place. Because this right here is the world premiere Word on the Streets. Now, our hosts. Larry Xtradonaire Moton, host of Welcome to the Conversation, Personal Development for the Soul. A man of purpose who lives it with passion. Because you only live once, and when you do it right, once is enough. And then, the amazing Keith Fletcher, host of The Blind Truth, a survivor of stage 4 cancer. A motivator who reminds his worldwide audience every single day, gotta get your mind right. These two, this dynamite duo, are the heartbeat, the backbone, and the bold voices behind the world premiere, Word on the Streets. So pull up, strap in, and let's rock.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening and welcome back. Welcome to the world premiere Word on the Street show, friends. We're so happy we're back. More importantly, friends, we're so happy and we appreciate you hanging in there while we deal with all the technical difficulties we had to go through. I mean, man, we had Kyle pulling wires out here, pulling wires out over there. We had those jokers working overtime. But the good news, friends, they worked on it. They got through it. We got it fixed. And now both of us here, friends. So we're not going to waste your time, nor will we waste our time. We're going to jump right into the show. But before we do, we like to wish everybody out there a very, very, very happy 4th of July. Man, I want to take this moment, I want to take this personal moment to thank all of you all for showing me some love and well wishes on my birthday on June 30th. Thank you all so very much. As I told the amazing Keith Fletcher, I don't take that lightly. People don't have to stop and say kind words to you. So I take that to my heart deeply, and I appreciate each and every one of you all. And tonight, though, friends, we're fortunate to have the amazing Keith Fletcher to be part of this program with us, friends, because Fletcher, as you all know, his situation condition over there, Fletcher was on the line working those guys over, I won't call it the network, but working with those guys, telling them that, man, y'all need to try to stick that wire in over here, try to plug some over there, because he was passionate and he was serious about wanting to get next to you. Yes, I'm speaking to you right there out there. He wanted to get next to everybody out there because he know how important this message is to the people who are tuning in. And we're talking about you're not stuck, friends. You're just comfortable being average. And Fletcher and we don't want you to be comfortable being average. So, friend, without further ado, y'all know this man. This man beat stage 4 cancer, got his own show, The Blind Truth. The Blind Truth tell you nothing but the truth and the whole truth. He's on Facebook 2 and 3 times a week. Show some love for the amazing Mr. Keith Fletcher.
Well, yeah,
Preach, my
I
brother.
want to say, man, thank you for being here, extraordinaire, and happy late belated birthday. You got a lot of love on your birthday, man. It feels good, don't it? Doesn't it feel?
Feels good, man. Thank you. And
Yeah,
thank you personally, my brother. Thank you personally. And
yeah.
your whole household, too,
Oh, no, man,
by
no
the
problem.
way.
Man. We happy to enjoy that with you, even just to celebrate it with a conversation is good, man. Say, no, we thank you, man. Happy birthday, and joining us today. Yeah, we had some troubles today, man. I was frustrated, but let me speak about Shaw now. He held on. Nah, brother, let's get it right. Let's get it right. I'm here, you
Man,
know.
I saw you fighting those lions,
Oh,
tigers, and bears, bruh. I
yeah,
saw how you was fighting them, man.
real calm with me, real calm. I'm stressing. Hey man, hey, just stop, you know. When we came through, Jordan was calm, cool, and collected. That's why his name was Jordan. He was calm, cool,
Yeah, yeah, man. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Give me more, give me some more, give me some more. No, man.
nah,
But look,
I'm for real. I didn't feel. I'm already stressing myself because like we both have ourselves to a certain level of respect for each other and this platform. And I'm just like, oh my God, man! Like, come on, how we gonna get it? And just send it out, tell them we can't get it. But man, it came through. You know, Chanel was calm, cool, and it's gonna work
man,
through.
because Fletcher, I know how important this is to the both of us. I
Yeah,
was on the phone. Hey, folks, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little tea. I know everybody out there like a little tea, so I'm gonna spill the tea, Fletcher.
yeah,
Fletcher and I was on the phone just the other day, and we was talking about subject matter over here, subject matter over there. We was just, man, we was unscrewing the lid off of several things. And so this subject matter came up, and because Fletcher, as you all know, who've been riding with us, y'all know Fletcher is a trainer, health trainer, physically like to keep the body in tune and in shape. And so this topic here came up, and a lot of people, we're going to dive right into the show from right this conversation right here,
walk right.
because Fletcher, when he work out and when he's training and teaching others, and see, here's the secret sauce that I get from my conversation with him is that a lot of people, when they work out at the gym, one of the biggest things I hear from Fletcher that people are just not consistent. They want a certain look. They want their body to look a certain way. But then he tells them what it's gonna take for that body to look that certain way. And that is where the rubber meets the road. You see, because we know what we want, but the problem comes in is doing the things it take to get the result that we say we want. See, it's an element of moving from emotions, from moving from a conversation, from moving from a thought. This is the show right here, friends. Y'all need to pull up and start writing. Hey, y'all need to get closer, man, because I'm spilling some jewels out right now. We want you to move from it being a thought, being something that sound good, and making it a reality. And the thing that make that thing a reality, you see, because if you don't make it a reality, your body, which the body you have right now, is because it's from a lack of the things that you didn't do. You didn't eat right. You didn't work it out right. You didn't give your body those things it needed consistently. That means discipline. consistently sound like a word you might receive from it. I know people don't like the D word. We don't like the letter D with a grade, but we'll be okay with C, consistent. We're not okay with D's and F's. I get you. I got you. But still, if you're not disciplined, then the body you have is because of lack of discipline. Now, the body you want is going to take you applying application, and you're going to have to do what you have to do in school in order to learn. Repetitiveness, doing it over and over again. That's right. Doing it when you want to, that's a good thing. But doing it when you don't want to, that's the challenge. I don't feel like it. No, do it anyway. See, because it's not about the feelings. The feeling is the thing that got your body looking the way it's looking. And you just told Fletcher, I want to change my body. Now I'm using body as a metaphor, but this work across the line in every category. What you want in life, what you want on the job, what you want financially, what you want in your health, what you want in your relationship. The application's still the same. Fletcher, I'm about to get wet out here, man. Can you grab me that umbrella, please, brother?
Man, the part, like you said, is showing up. But the biggest part, first thing is showing up. But from the beginning, what's your plan? What do you really want? What's the outcome?
Come on, man.
Look in that mirror, being honest with yourself. What do I really want? And what I'm willing to do to get it. That's what I'm willing to do, the sacrifice I am willing to do to get it. So when I used to tell people I'm training them, I say, show up. Don't worry about what you're going to do. Just show up and do what I say. I just need you to show up, and, like you said, consistent, be there. You know what I'm saying? Be there and be ready. That's it. I'm going to get you to the next part. But just show up. And see, once you get somebody there, a person that haven't trained out, just say you never worked out before, their mind is all over the place. They got a certain way they tell you. You know, I get people and I put them on a leg press machine, and it never fails. Now, let me tell you about my knee now. My knee. Have you went to the doctor? You know, no, I never went to the doctor. You ain't got no brace or nothing. Have you put a brace? No, hey, come on, push this damn thing. Come on, stop playing. I got that. That's what I'm saying. The first thing they start telling you, I can't. They tell you what they can't do. And I already did evaluation on you. I'm not going to just sit there and put no 500 pounds on this leg press and tell you to do. They start already, but they really talking to themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling them, hey, see you tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Worked out, hey, see you tomorrow. Because once you start getting in your body, start hurting, oh man, that's when everything, talking about it before the process, the plan, everything, like Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get hit in the face. You know what I'm saying? Once you get hit, you start feeling your body, then you start working out in your time and all this stuff coming, everything start changing. So that's what that dedicated you got to be, because life is like you got to really prove that you want it. That's in anything, not just working out. Anything. You can say out your mouth you want something. As soon as you say it, as soon as you speak it, what you call them, Larry, look in the mirror, you said aspirations, what you call it when you talking about yourself, lifting yourself up.
Yeah.
What is called affirmation? No.
Yeah. Affirmations.
Yeah, when you do your affirmations, telling yourself something. Yes, once you speak it, it happened. It started happening right now. I tell people, get ready.
Yeah.
Now, what are you willing to do? Now, see, that's the question. How much do you really want that? So when you coming out in anything, it ain't just the gym, but I want this new job. I want to do this. Next year, I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have that. You start saying these things to yourself, and things start moving. It's like, for real. And I heard that my friend said it to me, man, and I heard Xtradonaire say, but it's like the universe wants you to win. It start giving you signs. But we be so distracted that you don't see it. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the other day, I was talking to my friend. You know, I got one kidney. And me and my friend were telling me something about his kidney. And he said, man, I got to flush my kidneys out. I'm like, I never heard that, flush your kidneys. He was telling me what to do. I said, okay. So my kidney has been hurting me. And today I'm talking to my sister-in-law, which is a nurse. And she was telling me about, I tell her what's going on. She started reading stuff that the problems I'm having. I'm like, yeah. He said, yeah, you need to flush your kidneys out. I said, man, wow. This is the second time I heard that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you, but I could have missed that. I could have just blew it off and said, now I got to see what things I need to get to flush my kidneys out. Now it's
Mhm.
on me. See what I'm saying? It's on me to move towards that, like Extradonaire. So your body's telling you now it's on you to do the things you're supposed to do. I got to go to the store. I got to be consistent drinking tea. I got to do these things. I got to drink more water. I got these things that I got to do. Now, if I don't do those things, that's the problem right there.
Well, there lies the problem.
That's the problem right there.
That's what lies the problem.
All these things that came in front of you, you've been warned. You know what I'm saying? Your body done warned you. Somebody told you, see your situation, you tired of it. All these things showing flashing light, flashing red. And then things start showing you that how you can, but we miss it. There be little small things that we see that happens that we miss. Like I said, it's like the universe is trying to show you, hey, I'm here to help you. But
Mhm.
we take it for granted. We take them things for granted. I used to tell them ladies, I used to say that, and they think I was bragging. They're like, man, Keith, I say, ain't the Most High strong? He said, what you mean? I say, you found me. What? What that mean? I say, you found me. Now it's on you to go ahead and follow through. It's on you to do the things what I say do, then you will succeed. All these things I'm saying, all I need you to do is show up. But you can stop you. You the only person can stop you. So that's what I'm saying right now. Consistently, as you said.
Man, also, man, look, I want to say hello to Selena. Thank you for hanging in there, Londiana. Thank
What's
you
up, man?
all for hanging in there too. Let me see. I want motivation. You have to get and stay motivated. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm gonna talk about that too, Selena, by getting and staying motivated. Let me see. We have another comment. Friends, I'm gonna try to read everybody comment that I possibly can. Look like I got them all. But here's one of the things, folks. Get you another sip of your coffee or your tea or whatever you might have. See, here's the thing. So when you're working out and you work in that part of your body you don't normally work out, you're gonna be sore. It's gonna feel sore. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna hurt. Now, and if you be honest with me, come on, y'all, be honest with me now. If you didn't have to feel uncomfortable and if you didn't have to feel that pain, and it's the power is you to choose. I could do this and I can hurt, or I can select not to do that and I don't have to put myself through that to hurt myself. Why I'm gonna choose to hurt myself? That makes no sense. Y'all see where I'm going with this? We're gonna choose comfort. We choose comfort. And comfort is, see, this is one of those deceptions in life that it hurts us more than it helps us. And it's a disguise. Comfort comes to us as though it's on our side. And it's not. Fletcher, this is one of the driving force, man, that I think keep both you and I coming on here to remind them and to remind ourselves daily. This thing in life disguise so much, and it all anything, I mean not anything, but oftentimes, that's a safer word, extra. Oftentimes things come in a disguise seemingly to help you, but it's there to trap you from moving forward. Because number one, man, why are you gonna put yourself through that? You already see what it the net you already. It's pain. Working out, that's painful. So why are you gonna go back to that weight room? Why are you going back to that gym? I'm not even sure that man know what he's doing. You shouldn't have to hurt like that. Some of that sound familiar to somebody out there. Why I gotta keep paying these credit cards? Huh? Why can't I just ignore it? Man, just forget it. Why? 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 All these whys got me feeling uncomfortable. I could select and make a choice where I don't have to feel that way, folks. I don't have to feel that way. So what we do, we convince ourselves to ignore it. But ignoring it doesn't mean it remove it. And so many of us find ourselves trapped 5 years, 7 years, 10 years later down the road because we ignore things that we really had no business ignoring. Come on, man. I need a hand clap on that one myself because y'all know that's the truth. Come on in here, Fletcher. Talk to me, man.
Nah, man, it's like Linda said, you stay motivated. But the question is, how do you stay motivated? You know what I'm saying? These are things you need. How do I figure out to stay motivated, stay consistent, to stay this? You know what I'm saying? Like Xtradonaire said, the people be telling you, what are you doing? You gonna hurt yourself. I wouldn't be able you putting all that weight. Why you lifting them weights? You know, you start see that means God told Abraham to leave his family and friends. Because see, that's the people that you wrong is the ones you've been drinking, the ones you've been eating with, the ones all of them you have to change. Everyone that came to me, I'm telling you, the women and men that I trained, they would have never trained. They said all the time, I would have never thought. It was like an accident. We ran into each other. It was like that. They saw that and they made They made a decision. They seen how I was training. Like, oh my God! I said I could. I don't know how. None of the ones I would grab. Come on, let me show you. The ones that was already working out, you couldn't tell them nothing. None of the ones that never make it with that, you couldn't tell them nothing. But the ones that were seeking, asking questions and looking, them the ones that work. So when he's saying how you stay motivated, accountability. How you stay motivated, now you got to find somebody. Like when you go to your job, when you first get to your job, you're trying to learn, you don't know, man, you stress, you worry, you're going to do all these things, trying to figure things out. It's hard. Same thing as the gym. I used to tell people all the time, like when they come to the gym, they looking around, they nervous, they worry. I say, hey, listen, when you sick, where you go? I go to the hospital. I go to the doctor. So when you when you want to work out, where you go to? The gym. You in the right place. What you looking around worrying about what people saying? This is where you supposed to be at right here, right now. Focus on this moment in time right now. Leave everything you have at home. Leave the kids that you got to cook, the husband, you got to do this, you got to wash clothes. Leave all that at home for an hour or two. And let's focus on you. Let's focus on what is at hand. That's it. That's anything you do, man. You should have time to focus on something for you. And I think we are distracted so much. We get distracted so easy, man. And when we get distracted, our body starts saying, every time we feel something, starts saying, hey, this is uncomfortable. Hey, this is much easier. We just go back home. Man, and like you said, you can't sit down in the car. Oh, man, your body starts to acid hitting on your muscles and all that. You're aching. And I tell everybody, you hate it today. But I promise you, you're going to be missing this feeling. It's kind of crazy. You're going to wish you. That's how you're going to tell, like you work out, you're like, I don't feel it anymore. It's time to go to the next level. It's time to put a little more weights on it. It's time to get a lot stronger. Then we do it all over again. You start breaking the muscle down, then building you back up again. Then we'll do it again. That's life. But we don't want to be uncomfortable. We don't want to meet new friends. We don't want nobody telling us nothing. We want to stay where we at, like you said, average. But you can't be average. You can't get that person that you are. We said all the time. The place in your mind that you say you want to be, the person you want to be, the things you want to have, the person that you are can't go with. It can't. It won't. It won't work. Change is inevitable. You have to change. You have to change. You have to work on yourself. Mind, body, spiritual, physical, mentally, and financially. You have to work. And it might take, see, the problem is we want it now. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. I get excited about, man, I said I was going to do something. Just said I showed up. I got up in the morning. I said I'm going to get up at 3:30, 3:45. I woke up. That's why I started at, just waking up. Then I said, all right, I'm going to start talking to the Most High. I woke up that time. I went outside. I sit on the porch, and I just waited. I woke up that time. I started building new habits. Yes, I was tired. Yes, I was young. Yes, I was. All these things was going on, but I committed. And then a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, before you know it, it's being consistent. But the things that happened in that, I remember I was smoking and stuff. So you smoke cigars and stuff, and I remember going through that stuff. Couldn't stop. Been smoking for years. And in that moment that I made it, so much things happened. I stopped smoking that day. But not without getting up that morning. That helped me stop smoking. Getting up in the morning, I made a decision. Hey man, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna get a 6-pack. Getting up in the morning, making decisions. Whatever your obstacle is, that becomes your passion. Whatever is in front of you that's blocking you, you overcome that. That's the story. That's your story you can tell. That's the way you can help somebody else, guide somebody else, which you start solving other people's problems, which can solve your problem. But you got to get past the obstacle, whatever it is. You got to find out the way to get past it. Because somebody's in that same position trying to find out the way. They're in a maze, on a puzzle. They're trying to put that piece, and you found a piece, and you went through it, and now you can tell your story to help. That's life. That's it.
That's right, brother.
Go ahead.
Hey, everybody. If you all tuning in with us for the first time, we value and appreciate each and every one of you all. But if you haven't subscribed yet, we encourage you to take a moment to click like, leave us a comment, let us know what subject matter you would like for us to talk about. Let us know what you like about the program. Let us know what you don't like and you wish we would do more of or less of. In any case, talk to us, friends. Leave us a comment. And lastly, please subscribe and become part of this community of the world premiere Word on the Streets. Fletcher, now we're going to value your time. We're going to take a short commercial break. And after that break, we're going to come back with part 2. And we promise you don't want to miss part 2, friends. So let's do this.
If you or someone you know needs to change their financial situation but feels embarrassed or simply doesn't know where to begin, tune in to The Blind Truth. The amazing Keith Fletcher breaks it all down, from sacrifice to success, turning opportunity into legacy. Because the real truth is this: you're not broke, you're funding bad habits. If you're looking for a safe place to learn, grow, and finally get your finances in order, subscribe to The Blind Truth. And remember what the amazing Keith Fletcher always says: gotta get your mind right. Start today. Your future is waiting on you. If you're tired of drifting from day to day and finally ready to live an intentional life, subscribe to Larry Xtradonaire Moton's Personal Development for the Soul. And while you're there, grab the popular playlist, The Mastery of Today, From Drifting to Living, featuring his #1 hit single, When You're Gonna Stop. And remember, Xtra's motto: you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. All right, family. This is the part of the show where we go deeper. If you haven't already, grab your journals and take notes. This is where the shift happens. And while you're here, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and drop a comment. We want to hear from you because your voice shapes this conversation. Make no mistake, this is the world premiere. Word on the Streets.
There's a moment in every man's life when the mirror stops lying. You look at yourself and deep down you know you're coasting. You're not tired because you've been grinding. You're tired because you've been settling. You keep saying, I'm doing my best, but your best ain't even close to what you're capable of. You've been blessed with breath, with strength, with a second chance, and you're wasting it. Every time you hit snooze, every time you say tomorrow, every time you choose comfort over calling, you're proving one thing: you'd rather fit in than stand out. Well, listen to me. Average doesn't inspire. Average doesn't change lives. Average doesn't leave legacies. You weren't built to blend in. You were built to break through. And the truth is, the world's not ignoring you. It's waiting for you to finally show up as the version of you that was born to dominate. Before we go any further, hit that like button, drop a comment saying no more average, and subscribe, because this right here, this message is for the ones who are done living small.
All right, family, keep those comments coming. We love hearing from you, and we appreciate you in a very special way. Now, let's get back into part 2 of the world premiere Word on the Streets.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I got caught, y'all. Y'all caught me reading the comments, so I'm gonna go on and put it up there and read it out loud. This is coming from Selena. She said, "Well, I would like to come in and say that we're eating good tonight." Yes, we are, Selena. Keith is burning in the kitchen, and it's all good. Somebody kiss the cook. Somebody leave that cook some extra on the side too. Now you give him a hug. Leave a little extra on the side. That's real. That's awesome. That's right, friends. And we are in the kitchen and we are cooking, friends, because we're talking about things that, and we're happy for the comment, but we're talking about things that we deal with on a daily basis. And we know if we're dealing with them, you're dealing with them as well.
As well, yeah.
And I love what your friend said during the commercial break. We're settling. And why do we settle, friend? We settle because we don't want to be uncomfortable.
Mm.
Comfort over calling. We'd rather stay average. But average doesn't leave legacy. Legacy for your son, your daughter, for your grandson, your granddaughter. Think outside. This is one of the current recurrent themes. Think outside of just you. At some point, when you get later in life in your age, you've lived your life, and you know the end is nearer. You have to start thinking about the grandkids. Someone is going to have to take the baton. Imagine you running a race. When the runner is running, he does what? She does what? They pass the baton. The baton. What baton are you passing to the next generation? Are you passing? I'd rather choose comfort because it hurt too much for me to deal with the uncomfortableness. It hurts too much for me to make some changes. And God know we hate changes. Man, my muscles are sore. I don't want to feel this pain anymore. I had a bad relationship, so I don't want to deal with that anymore. The last job I had, everybody over there was no good. So I'm not working. I'm gonna just live in my miserable box solo, and I'm gonna just deal and live with that. At least I have some control of that, and you can make a rationale for that. And if that's good with you, that's fine. But remember, are you truly living the life that that is inside of you? You see, I truly believe that there is a seed inside of each and every one of us. That's something that we can live. That's something that is inside of us. Now, the work, that's where the work come in. Are you willing to work for that fruit to give birth? For you to give birth to that something. The work, that's work. I know it's work. You may have to change yourself. You may have to change your location. You may have to change your conversation. You may have to change the way you think. You may have to make some changes in order for that someone inside of you to be born so you can evolve and become that person. But I believe there is a voice inside of us. Selena, you mentioned earlier about, alluded to the fact of staying motivated. See, half the battle why we stop being motivated is because we haven't became in alignment with that thing, that person inside of us. And that thing inside of us, that person inside of us, is what I like to call and believe is your purpose. Now, I spent a lot of time talking about this thing, purpose, on the person development for the soul platform. Because see, once you find your purpose, and I can tell you, you won't have a problem with motivating, self-motivation. Because when you in your purpose, you in alignment with your soul. And it's like breathing. You got to breathe to live. When you in alignment with your soul, when you find your purpose, whatever your purpose might be. And that's the unique thing about purpose. We all have a purpose in life. Many of us, most of us, are not willing to fight, scratch, claw to get to that thing called purpose. That's where this lackadaisical. You may have to fight for your purpose to get there instead of being average, instead of giving up. Don't give up on you. Find your purpose and live a life of self-motivated, a life of passion, the life that was really designed for you. Living in your purpose, driving towards your destiny. That may sound good, but it's reality. And don't judge your purpose by what the world say what your purpose should look like. You know your purpose. But it doesn't magnify itself without you really digging into it. There's a diamond inside of you just bursting and waiting for you to uncover it so it can shine. What say you, Fletcher? Oh, I didn't know, man. I lost Fletcher. I got so deep in my conversation. Fletcher is not there. Can anybody out there hear me? Or am I online by myself? If you can hear me, give me a comment. Let me know I'm not solo. Selena, are you there? LaDiana, are you there? No more average, Selena says. I don't know what happened to Fletcher, but it seems, friends, in that case, I'm gonna end the show. Uh, stop allowing excuses to dominate your life. If I can leave you with something, and stop allowing the comfort of having a disguise to allow you to accept comfort over uncomfortableness. Because you are special and you are valuable. And sometime in life, we have to work through the ugly part of life to get to where it is we really want to get to. Is anybody out there? Am I out here solo by myself? Look, friends, has been a challenging episode tonight, but that's okay. We appreciate you all tuning in. Hope that while we were on live, that you got something that you can take with you to enjoy your tomorrow, enjoy your weekend, and we'll do it all again next week. Thank y'all again for tuning in to the world premiere Word on the Streets. Good night, everybody. We're gonna drive out of here. Oh, there you go, man. I was getting ready to sign off.
I heard you on that. I said don't. It's in the message.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Did you get knocked off too, or just me?
no, I think I stayed on, so I kept talking but good to have you back. Welcome back to the show, man. Wanted to talk to us, friend. tell us what's going on and what happened anyway.
I don't know what happened. Why it clicked off? I don't know if I was off, so I don't know. But you stayed on, so it must have been me. But I heard you talking and stuff, man. You keep on. Don't end the show, man. You got a lot to say. You're gonna end the show when you got like they still can hear you, man. Don't let that stop. Don't let that stop. But
Yeah,
yeah, I know
yeah,
it
yeah,
interrupted. You
yeah.
got
Well, what do you think? What do you think about? Yeah, man. What do you think about the break, man? Your boy was really spitting out some jewels, man.
yeah, I was thinking about what he said about man being comfortable. Look, we get on here and talk about, don't do this, don't do that. I still fight that battle. I fight that battle constantly of finding, hearing that voice in myself saying, go, you need to go farther. You need to
Yeah,
do more. You need to do more. You need to do more. And I constantly, because I'm comfortable in certain things, that I want that I'm doing. I'm comfortable saying, well, I can't see. I start blaming somebody else. Well, my kids ain't doing this. I need more help. My wife won't do this. You start getting comfortable saying those things. Even blaming somebody else, you get comfortable blaming somebody else, putting it off on somebody else because it makes it so easier instead of going forward. You know. Like
hmm
I want my thing is I want to build more. I want to buy some land. I want to build this. I want to go fix my mom house. I got a lot of things that I want. I want to teach my son this. I want to teach all these things, and it's a lot.
yeah,
It's a lot, and it becomes overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? I imagine like I'm not working no more, but even when I was at work, man, I'm gonna work here 5 years, 10 years. Then I'm gonna start my own construction company. I'm gonna do this. All these aspirations and dreams, but it's a very uncomfortability. Like, what if it don't work? Now, with me, I don't think about death. Once I don't know because I went through cancer and all that. I don't think about not out to living that part, but I think about the more can I leave something, a legacy of something to help my next generation move on. You know what I'm saying? Not just leave things, leave the information, leave guidance, leave structure, leave discipline. Leave those things that they need to show that the will to keep going. Believe in yourself. That's the thing. I want you to believe that you can do whatever you set your mind to, but go do it. Don't let the world just overcome you. Because I really believe, like saying, when I heard that, and I keep saying it, the universe wants you to win. The Most High wants you to win. But I think we miss the sign because we are distracted. We miss the things that shows you, and you wait, and you keep missing it. You're like, well, I done missed out. Now it's too late for me. I'm just gonna settle. I just
mm,
take this right here, and I'm okay. It is what it is. Then you start looking, well, I made a lot of mistakes in my past. You think you're not worthy of it. That's a lie. That's where it started. That's where you choose to say, I'm just surviving. I'm okay. I ran my race. I ain't got no more. This you telling yourself these things. Cause I do it. You know what I'm saying? I still do it to this day. And I wake up every morning looking like, man, nah, I can't. And I miss the mark. I'm so far in the future sometimes that I gotta bring myself back, like, wait a minute. It's all confusing. It's all in the same. We all go through this. But how do we get through it? Accountability. Sometimes somebody can level you out. Extraordinaire, we get on the phone, we start talking, and you be like, man, I'm not doing. Then he'll tell you, man, you doing this, and you tell yourself you think you're not doing nothing. You tell somebody, say, well, man, I saw you do this. Oh man, you don't realize the things you're doing. It be your spouse, it be your kids, it be your friend, it be somebody say you enough. Or then if somebody come and say that thing that's been a puzzle that's been stopping you will step in and say, hey, you ever thought about this? No, I didn't. And that'll move you forward. That's the game. That's the battle. We go do it day and day, but you just can't stop. You can't stop believing. You can't stop being disciplined. You can't stop being all this. Just keep doing these things every day, doing this thing, going forward. That's what we need to do. Keep
man, it was necessary. It was necessary. You came back on to give that message because that was really a serious, potent message. And Selena said, "Yes, if you can believe it, you can achieve it."
and sure enough, we heard these things growing up. I'm telling my, I used to hear that growing up, but I didn't. Not to say I didn't believe it. I just didn't have a way. I didn't have a, and like I said, all the problem is, on there, we just don't plan things out. We just, hey, Go in our prayer closet or get on and pray, lay in our bed and pray to God and then hope it's going to miraculous. And then we don't do nothing after that. We just wait. We don't do nothing else after that. And that's the problem, man. We got to go strategize and plan. Like you say, I tell her all the time, we at war. We at war. And strategies, plan, left flank, right. All these things need to be played out, and it takes time to just sit there and strategize and figure those things out and not rush the clock. Man, I don't know how long I got. Well, what if you live longer than that? You know what I'm saying? I don't like saying what if, but what if it works?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we get caught up in those things, and I do it too sometimes. And I have to ground myself, and other people ground. It's not good for a man and woman to be alone. It don't mean just man and woman, man and man, woman and man. Somebody that'll say accountability and say, "No, brother, you on the way. No, sister. No, honey, your husband finding a way." But we gotta humble ourselves sometimes and listen, man. I'm telling you, it's all around us, but we miss it because we so focused on one thing. There's other ways, so many different vehicles, so many different ways. So many, riding down that street, going like Xtradonaire, I would say, going down that street, there's so many other ways, so many things that you're missing.
Yeah.
That's what we need to focus on, the things that we are missing. You know what I'm saying? And it'll be the smallest thing that you pay no mind to
That's right.
that it connect you. That piece of that's just a piece of the puzzle right there. That once you connect that piece, everything comes together.
And you know what I find also, Fletcher?
Yeah.
We don't want to be, man, really, it's those basic things that traps us up all the time, that messes us up all the time.
Mhm.
Doing routine. See, having a routine and doing a routine actually work,
Yeah.
but we don't want to do the routine
Yeah.
consistently.
Yeah.
And it work. If Fletcher, if you said, look, extra, if you do these 20 push-up Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and do these setup Tuesday and Thursday for the next 3 months, then I can look like this. Okay. After 1 month, I'm probably gonna find a shortcut on my own.
Mhm.
That's how we do. That's how we apply things. And in 3 months, when it come time for me to uh, adhere to the contract that I signed with him and pay him accordingly to whatever plan we mapped out, I'm gonna be upset because I'm not looking like what he told me I would look like. But on the other hand, I didn't do it as was prescribed. And then we get upset that it didn't turn out the way that was told to us. Because we have a problem doing things the way they were prescribed to do. And that not just us, friends, even with professionals. We talk about it all the time, but when you look at LeBron James, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, look at sports people, look at actors and actresses, all the better ones, look at investment people who make a lot of money in the financial world. They have routine that they do. They do these same routine vigorously but consistently. And they some way, somehow, unexplainable, become the top of in their peer group. They be the top 3%. The same name, same people. Now please explain it to me. Why? How come? Is it just is it just because they're lucky? Or it's because they are willing to do those mundane things over and over again. And this is where I'm guilty too, friend. Listen, this is where we miss it sometimes, is pushing ourselves to do those things that are downright uncomfortable and sometimes get bored. We just find a way. I know how to do this, so I'm gonna skip 3, 4, and 5 because I know how to do it. So we think, and we start getting lackadaisical in our journey, in our quest. And I certainly believe that Fletcher and I, we're not alone in this scenario. Chances are you're listening and you probably say, yeah, me too. And I know it's probably true. What say you, man?
It's just like and I know earlier you were talking about me giving you a routine. With me, it's just like the Karate Kid. If y'all seen the Karate Kid, and he tells you hit him waxing the car, and he's showing him how to wax on, wax off. And while he was doing these things and stuff, the ability he's doing, he didn't know what he was doing, what he was learning. And he got into the issue with him, the guy, and he said, Daniel, wax on. He started doing the wax off, blocking shots, doing that. It's just same thing as working out. It's the working out is nothing. I get you to walk to your mailbox walk back, getting you to walk. That's it, getting you to do the things. That's it. And then seeing you as a trainer, me coming to see you, I know when I look at you, like a basic training. When you go through basic training in the military, and you go through them 6 weeks, 8 weeks, when you come back home, you can look at that person and have different eyes. You can see the difference. It ain't about you ain't have to see the working out. You ain't see it's just look at his face and his eyes. He see a different person. They can transform his mind. That's what it is. It's the transformation. See, we look for transactions, but that is a transformation. When you see, and he said, yes, sir, no, sir. He pulling that chair out. This kid that you knew before was doing all right. You're like, man, he's different. That's what I look for. When I train people, I want the transformation. I don't want to, oh yeah, won't look at you. Before you guys were looking in your eyes, they put down. When they come out that base training, they sitting up, their chest up, they look at you straight in the eyes, straight in the face. It's like they're looking through you. I've been there. That's the transformation. And we're all gonna have that transformation. When you first get in that basic training, you think all hell done broke loose. You like, what in the world? Why am I would never make I want to go home. All these things are going through your that's exactly what you go through when you want to change. You just need to get over that hump. Just need to get past. Just need to get past that hill, past that obstacle in your way. Once you get past that, that's when the work begins. Once I get you past that soreness, once I get you past you trusting me, believing me, and listening to me, once I get there and I know you looking at me, you trust me, you doing it, and I put that more weight on it, you don't say anything, that's the transformation right there. That's what you should be looking for. Not the transaction, the transformation.
Well said, man. And Selena, thank you for being so active in the room tonight. She said exactly, and that's on you. Take the medicine how it was. Take the medicine how it was prescribed for you to take it. That's
Yeah,
absolutely correct. Well
that's it.
said, friends. We value and appreciate everybody out there who's tuning in. Uh, because the clock says after 9 and we had some issues with technical and all that stuff, and you all bear with us and we thank you all so very much. So we're not going to prolong you, and as much as I do want to you know but we're not going to. I do want to. You see, when we start talking about these topics, it's just so much that I find necessary to share with you that you can take with you when the show is long over. Because somebody, maybe your first time tuning in, and sometimes all it takes is just that moment. And I don't want to fumble. We don't want to fumble that moment to you and for you. You see, if you're working on something, I think Fletcher, you said it about as well as it could be said tonight, and not allowing yourself to stay stuck being average for yourself, not to compare yourself with others, but being average to yourself and for yourself, not to shortchange yourself. get what it is you wanted in the beginning. You wanted to look a certain way. You wanted to have you wanted things. You wanted to look a certain way. You wanted to do certain things, and those things, all those things you wanted, they they just don't happen as fast as you wanted them to happen. Yes, maybe that might be so, but if you would, friend, just consider most of the things in life just doesn't happen overnight. It's not overnight success. Fruit doesn't bloom overnight. Fruits have a season. Things in life have season. Maybe you in a rough patch of your season. Maybe you might feel like, and you may call it a rough patch, and it might just be growing pain. Maybe you're going through some growing pain. But you know how you felt when you had that baby, when the baby finally got here. You forgot all about the pain. So when things finally break through from you, and it won't be an accident, they're gonna break through from you because you put in the work. You stay true to your routine. And I'm with you, Fletcher. We believe the universe wants you to win. It wants you to succeed. And whatever it is you want, friend, and you searching for, it's looking for you too. Don't give up as you drive down the highway to get to your destination, because your destination may just be a few miles away. It may be 5 miles away. But if you stop now, you may not ever get there. Because when we stop, so much interference get in the way when we start second guessing and stop and start entertaining all the noise that you were leaving from. See, while we was driving away, leaving from all the noise don't stop being noisy. It gets louder. The doubt gets stronger. The confusion still alive. All that mess, it doesn't die. It's still alive. And it might be just waiting for you to stop. So we encouraging you, don't stop. Keep moving forward. Don't stop. Just keep moving forward. No matter what it may look like, don't go by what it may feel like. The blueprint. Just keep doing the blueprint. Keep doing the routine. Keep doing the things that is not fancy. Keep showing up for yourself. And with that, friend, Fletcher, won't you give us the last word and we're going to ride out of here, brother?
You guys last word, man. Hey, appreciate y'all. Subscribe, hit the like button, tell a friend and tell a friend. World premiere, word on street, extraordinaire, your boy, Amazing Keith Fletcher, man. Great show, extraordinaire. And thank you everyone for showing up. Selena Ladiana, come on, thank you. Hey, Selena been rocking in the comments. What she had to say, extraordinaire?
She been rocking, man. She been rocking. Selena, we really value it, man. She said it was a great show. You both. Well, thank you very much. Hey, everybody. It's been a show. Thank y'all and happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, yes. 250 years, they say, huh?
250. 250.
And that wraps up another powerful episode of world premiere Word on the Streets. We're live every Thursday evening at 7:30 Central Standard Time, and we'd love to have you join us again. So take a moment to subscribe, tap that like button, and become part of this growing community. Until next time, guard your thoughts, speak only what you truly want to experience, and stay laser focused on what matters. Your words shape your world, and your mindset fuels your mission. We'll see you again. Same time, same place. Right here on World Premiere Word on the Streets, where truth meets transformation. Stay strong, stay grounded, And as always, stay true.